Hello everybody, I am back with another haul. This is like what I've accumulated over the past week. I haven't gotten any like crazy big hauls. This is all little bits here and there, but it all adds up, and I have quite a bit here to show you actually. So I'm going to get right into it. Before I get into the table here, I'm going to show you in this tote here. There was a case of syrup in there, and some of them had broke. It's this glass bottles of this Canadian maple syrup, and looks like there's still quite a few good ones in there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 of them. And I already gave my sister 2 of them, cleaned them up for her and gave them to her. She went with me some of the days, so I did give her some of the stuff already. But let's go right here. This I got from that store there, and it said it didn't work, but I tried it out and it does work. So, and that was all I found there. I was going to check more, but a car was coming in. It's like a small alleyway, so I wasn't over for them to just go by me. And actually, the lady ended up pulling up and going into that store. So I just drove away. But then I went over to the party store, and I found these candles. The H is broken in the back there, but you can still have it say Happy B-Day. And then there was this little toy set in there. Looks like it is missing a little avocado. But I'll see, my niece collects all sorts of little things like this, so I'm sure she's going to want that. And then there was a couple sets of butterfly wings in there. I think there's 3 sets in there. So I will give those to my nieces. And then this little Easter hat was in there, so that's really cute. And that was all I got from the party store. I was hoping for some of that Easter plates and cups and stuff I've been seeing other divers get, but nothing yet. But my store is usually a little late putting stuff out, so I'm still hoping. But from DG, I found this, let's see if I can, it's hard to see, but it's like a Keurig. It's a Toastmaster. It's kind of like a Keurig. It has a little filter in there, and you make that little filter right there, and you make a single cup of coffee. And then there was this coffee pot in there. I found a few of these before, so those would be good. I'm gonna try them out. This one is still like in the packaging, but I'm still gonna try it out, run water through it, make sure it works. And then I got another score from the pet store. We'll go right here. There was 2 of these things of cat food. Let's see, one of them, I think it's this one here, came open. So they threw away this whole case, and then the whole bottom case seems to be fine. So I'll give those to my sister or my mother-in-law. And then there's this dematting rake for dogs with long hair that get those like knots in their fur, and that's what this is for, is to remove those knots. And there was this, it's like a little trimmer for your dog, and I pulled it out and tried it out, and it does work. And then this fish tank, which is not broken, I checked that before I took it. It has a built-in backlight. It might be missing part of the lid, but I'm sure that's going to be fine. And they threw out a whole bunch of these. I only grabbed 2 cases of them. They had opened up the cases on most of them. Like these were the only 2 that weren't open anyway, or weren't spilled out. And they dumped them in the dumpster with the dog food and everything else. So I did save 2 of those. And then that was all I got from the pet store. And then I went over to Michael's, and I got this little bunny, or bunnies, cute little bunnies. The girl's tail is broken, but it's in there, so I'm just going to take it out and glue it back on. And even if it wasn't there, it's still cute, you can't even tell. And then there was these 2 little bird houses. The little handle, it's supposed to be like a little wagon, and the handle goes on like that. But they're still cute even without the handle, but I might still try to put it on. Like I said, my sister collects bird houses, so I'm sure she's going to want one of these. And that was all I got from Michael's. So then I was at B.L. Let's see, I got this from there. It's broken, but it says I cook, therefore you clean. But I can take the glass out and either replace it or just leave it out. And, oh, I got a couple other little things from there. I got this roll of gift tags. They haven't been throwing out much there. I did see a recliner up by their door the other day, but when I went back the next day, it wasn't there, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure that the employees take a lot of the stuff. There was a whole garbage bag of like wrappers for pajamas, like the pajama sets, but there was no pajamas in there, so I'm not sure about that, but I find empty stuff in there all the time. And I have seen employees with their vehicle pulled up to the back door loading stuff in. So I guess that's how it goes. But I do find good stuff there sometimes. So I'll just get it as I get it. But there was this pack of Kleenex and this hand sanitizer. And, oh, this little sucker with like the powder. And then there was one more thing that I got from there. And it was this hand cream. Oh, and this car. It's like an Iron Man car. So that all came from Big Lots. Oh, and these light bulbs. I have so many light bulbs now, it's crazy. So we'll just go right from here then. The DG, I did find a couple of baskets. This one's got a little hole in the bottom, but it's not a big deal. Oh, and this came from Big Lots too. It had a handle that had broken off, but you can use it without the handle. And then from the DG, like I said, I got these 2 baskets. I've been finding a lot of these baskets in the dumpster at the DGs, but usually they're broken really bad, like beyond repair or beyond use. So there's these little picture hanging kits, which are good for like all the pictures that I make. I can use these to put hangers on the back. And there was 2 of these signs that are broken, but they can be fixed. They say make today magical. So those are really cute. And then 2 of these like sucker straws and a bunch of this ribbon. And then there was some of these body washes. There was one more in there, but it was like the cap was gone off it and it spilled all over these 2. So I brought these 2 home. The cap is broken off into this one, but it's still good. It's still sealed. Oh, excuse me. So I got those. Oh, and these jammy pants. They're like a soft fleece pajama pant. They say they're large, but they look more like a small, medium. Dollar General sizes are way off. And then a bunch of Advil, which I take these for my migraine. Oh, I'm not sure. It says 4/18. So I might give it a try still. I think they said 2 years past the date. Oh, but these are 12/20 and 6/20. So these ones are for sure still good. This one, I'm still going to try it out. And then these ones were 9/20. So I'm sure they're still good too. And then I got this Easter Bunny sign here. His ear is broken, so I'm going to try to figure out a way to fix his ear. I might end up cutting the other ear off and putting different ears on there. So it all looks even. And let's see. And then the last thing I got from DG was this. Sorry for the noise. If you hear noise, my dishwasher is running. But it's a garment rack. And as you can see here, it's good. It is broken right here on the bottom, but I will fix that. I'm sure it'll be fine. I was just thinking about how I see stores throw these away sometimes, like they're ones that they use in the store, and how I need to get one. And it would be nice to find one that folds down so that I can use it for like my garage sales and then just fold it down for storage. And I found one. So I love when that happens. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen sometimes. Something you need, you find it in the dumpster. And the Advil as well. I just ran out of my Advil. And I was using Tylenol, which somewhat works, but not as good as the Advil. Even though Advil is not good for your body, your kidneys, it works good for my migraines. So, and then I got these baskets at Ollie's. They had a whole bunch in there. I don't normally find stuff at Ollie's, but I've figured out what day they throw stuff, and I kind of get like the first half of their toss, and I think they throw stuff later in the day, and then their garbage gets dumped the next morning. So, but I have been finding some stuff. But there was a whole stack of these, and all the rest of them were cracked like this, like all the way down. And there was like bigger ones in different colors, but this one is a 3-pack, and they're like zip tied together. And just this first one right here is broken. The other two are perfectly fine. So I saved those, and there was like a shelf in there that I have to fix, but it wasn't going to fit on my table. It's just a brown wood shelf. So, oh, and this came from B.L2 or Big Lots. There was a broken lamp in there, but I saved the shade. It's a real pretty, like a linen shade. And then from Staples, there was a case of these M&Ms in there, and they're the king size. My sister took some of these yesterday when she was here, and my son has been eating them. So there was a lot more. There's probably 8 in there now. So there was probably about maybe 18, 20 in there before. So that's a good deal. They are expired or past their best by, but I tried them out and they're still good. And then this tote came from there. It's cracked right here, but it's still a good usable tote. So I grabbed it. And let's see. The last thing that I found, so I showed you guys everything else, yep, is these shoes. So I went to Plato's Closet, which I thought was maybe a local company, but I've been seeing like Shannon from Dumpster Dive Mama too. She has one by her, so I must be pretty pretty much all over the country. I'm not sure if it's everywhere, but it's for sure here in Michigan, and they're in Pennsylvania. But there was this cute pair of ladies' shoes. They're like little suede slides. Minimal wear on them. Not sure why they threw them away. They're real cute. It says they were $35. And they're a size 7. And then this pair of ladies' shoes, they're Michael by Michael Shannon, which, like I said, I'm not good with brands, but they're a 7.5, I believe. Yeah, 7.5. And they have minimal wear on them too. They're still in good shape, and they have the box here with them too. As you can see, they were $69.99, and they tossed them. And this last pair of shoes, it's the last thing I have to show you guys, is this pair of Jordans. I seen the box, and I see a lot of boxes in this dumpster, and they're usually always empty. So I was surprised when I started pulling out boxes and there was stuff in them. But there was this pair of Jordans, and they are just like maybe a size or two too big for my son, but he's already worn them. You can see the salt on the bottom there. He already wore them out with his friends and thought they were pretty cool. So I'm going to try to clean them up a little more. They're still in really good shape. Like the inside is barely worn. So somebody took care of them. They kept the box and stuff. They're a little yellow because they're old, but I just watched a video how to get the creases out. So I'm going to try that, and I think he'll be surprised when he gets home and sees his shoes all cleaned up. He was pretty excited to see it, that I found a pair of Jordans that fit him. They're a bit big on him, but he didn't care. It worked out too for those, because I was just talking to my husband about getting my son a new pair of shoes, and usually they want Jordans or Air Force Ones, and they're pretty expensive, like $100 and $150 a pair. And it's like their one splurge that I do maybe once or twice a year. Just make sure they have good, nice shoes that they like. And it worked out. I found a pair in the dumpster that he likes, and they fit him, or he can grow into them a little bit. My mom and dad always got my size shoe, like one size bigger at least, when I was a kid growing up. And so that's what I've been doing with my son. So those will be good for him. Like I said, he can grow into them. So, but that's gonna do it for the haul today. A lot of stuff. I didn't get any footage. Again, I'm sorry. All the places that I stopped at are places that I try to be as fast as I can, besides Michael's. But even then, the time that I've been stopping is around the time that they throw out stuff. So I do get a bit nervous. But the party store I don't record at, because I have been caught there a few times, and I don't want to get caught again. And the DG that I went to was one that I don't record at because it's out in the open, and there's a lot of in and out, which there normally is at the Dollar Generals. So I don't record there, and not yet anyway. I don't go there that often. This one's kind of far away. It's the one that's just a little bit farther than the one that I do check and get stuff from. But I don't go there that often, so I'm not too comfortable there yet. And every time I see somebody pull in, I think they're going to run in and say, hey, there's somebody digging in your garbage out there. So I don't stay long. I grab what I can and I get out of there. But I promise, guys, if I can record, I will record for you. So there might be clips here and there might be videos that don't have any clips of the footage. And that's just how it is. I am going to check Burlington today, and hopefully there's something good. I haven't found anything there in quite some time. And I will be going out of town this weekend. So I won't be here Thursday, which is when I normally get a good score from there. So hopefully they throw something good today before we go out of town. So I can make another video, and if they do, I will try to record there. That's where that lady comes out and yells at me. But she doesn't, I don't ever see her when I'm at that dumpster. It's just when I'm at the dumpsters next to it. So I think that's because I seen another employee from that same store out smoking while them two ladies got caught and were in the dumpster, and the employee didn't care. So maybe she told them, like, hey, they don't care that there's dumpster divers. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe it's because she don't see me going over there. I try to avoid their back door because it has a glass window in it, and that's how she sees and she comes out. So I try to go around the building so that she can't see me pulling up to the dumpsters. So, but like I said, I'm babbling on. That is it for today. I got a lot of bins here, a lot of nice, good totes and things. I don't have fish. My sister does. But I might think about getting a fish for my kids now that I have this nice fish tank. And I'm not sure how it works, if I need filters or not. I've never had a fish tank like that myself. My dad had a huge fish tank when I was a kid. And I didn't pay attention to what he did to take care of it. So I'll have to check into all of that. But that's going to do it. And I will see you guys on the next one. Before I check off here, though, thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I will talk to you in the comments down below. I love reading your guys' comments, and I try to get back to every single one of you guys. So, again, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.